What's up, guys? LQ here with the LQ Review. Thank you so much for joining me here at my YouTube channel. This is where I talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that I love to talk about. Movies, video games, comic books, and TV shows. And right now I want to talk about episode 10 of Survivor 46. And just like that, my two picks to win it are out. I picked Hunter and Tiffany. And two episodes in a row, my two picks were removed from the board. That's the way it works. Sometimes you don't pick them right. Usually I don't pick them right. But yeah, they were my two favorite players, and they're gone now. My new favorite player is Venus. I really like her. I realize that a lot of people on social media don't, but I do. I think she's a good player. I think she's entertaining, and I think she's figuring things out. And I think she's definitely a dark horse to go far in this game. Maybe she's not so much of a dark horse anymore, though. You know, maybe she's just a good player who's going to go far. Q. A player I just can't figure out. I don't understand his strategy, and I don't understand his end game. He keeps saying, if I get voted out, I get voted out. That's the way it goes. I get that, and it's okay to have that mentality, but it's almost like he's playing the smoke screen card. Like, keep me around because you can use me to blindside other people. Like, that's what it seems like to me. Maybe it's a strategy that'll work. I can't imagine he's going to win this game, even if he makes it to the end. But the longer he's in, the more I'm thinking he might make it. Which, you know, obviously is true of every player. But I'm really thinking that with Q. The longer he's in, the more he might be someone that people might want to take to the end. Because of just, I don't think he has a shot of winning, even if he is sitting there facing the final jury. But the Liz tantrum. It came out on social media that Kenzie and the other girl, I don't remember. They offered to give their spot to Liz, and that Q said no. These are the people I want to take on the reward, and that's how it's going to be. He's gotten some support on social media with that decision, and he's gotten some hatred. Before I talk about that, though, let's talk about Liz. She's the definition of entitled. Really, the definition of entitled. Just hearing her talk, the more I can't stand listening to her. I don't think she's ever been told no in her life by anybody. I don't think anybody's ever told her no. Her reaction is the type of reaction that I would expect one of my high school students to have. Let me rephrase that. Her reaction is the type of reaction that I would expect one of my immature high school students to have who aren't in control of their emotions, who aren't in control of their function. It was like, I can't imagine any scenario where anybody would ever want to invite this person into her life, into their life. Because that's how much her reaction rubbed me the wrong way. Like I said, I don't think she's ever been told no in her whole life. I don't think she knows how to handle being told no. And she's definitely entitled. Obviously arrogant, just from some of her confessionals. You can tell that she thinks she's the greatest. Jeff said there were no villains anymore. She's a villain. But she's a villain in the way that Kobe was a villain. Just a bad person. Q, on the other hand, we can argue all day whether he made a good strategic decision or a bad strategic decision by not letting people trade with Liz. And I think that's yet to be seen. But it was his reward. It was his reward. So he was allowed to determine who went on it with him. And that was perfectly within his right to do that. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Even if I didn't think Liz was a despisable person, I'd still be okay with it. Even if it was Hunter or one of my favorite players of all time, if they were playing the game and the same thing happened to them, I'd be okay with it. Because it's Q's reward and he gets to choose. Maybe he didn't want to go on a reward with someone who tried to vote him out twice. I get it. Like I said, was it good gameplay? Was it bad gameplay? I think that's still to be seen. But it's fine. I get it, and I support it. I'm like, he had the right to do it, so go Q. I don't think you have any chance of winning this game, but go Q. This episode gave us some stuff to talk about as Survivor fans. I still don't think there's much here that differentiates Survivor 46 from other middling seasons. This is a middling season of Survivor. It's not bad, but it certainly isn't good. So we're getting close to the end game of this season, and definitely curious to see how it plays out. Definitely cheering for Venus, but it's going to have to really stick the landing for me to go too positive on this season. So my take on episode 10 of Survivor 46. What did you think? Let me know in the comments below. Do you think I'm completely off on who Liz is as a person? I always defend the villains. I do. I always say, hey, Russell Hantz was playing a character. Johnny Fairplay was playing a character. And for the most part, I think that is accurate in these reality TV shows. But sometimes people show you parts of their character that you just have a hard time overlooking. But maybe you think I'm completely wrong on Liz. If so, let me know in the comments below. Maybe I am. I probably am. Who knows? All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. Until next time, we'll see you later.